Hello everybody and welcome back to Benjamin Magnus Plays Crusader Kings II. Now last episode we gained, if I could speak correctly, the Grand Principality of Scandinavia and was back on top and then immediately died due to severe stress and lost the position. I'm now Prince Mayor Olaf of Denmark. I still have all of my holdings, and I actually have a few vassals this time. But I'm no longer the Grand Prince of Scandinavia. Again. So we gotta work our way back up to the top. Oh, jeez. Do we want to usurp this? How much does that cost? 36 gold. Why don't we go ahead and do that? Bring that title under us. And then, let's see. How many do I have? Republic. Does that count as 3 or 2? Tyrant, domain too big, dislikes new obligation law, desires republic. Well, I'm not getting a debuff from it, and that should give me some extra prestige, so that'll be good. Alright, so this is the dude I have to suck up to now. So why don't we improve relations right here in Upland. Alright, I think I already had the... Yeah, the rest of those people were in the right spot. What does the Republic look like? This is House Ulfing. I'm maxed out on trade posts right now. We can work on that. I just gotta work my way back up to the top. Unfortunately, that's the way it is. What's getting on my nerves a little bit is that the Grand Prince seems to have absolutely no desire to maintain his own borders. He doesn't seem to care about land too much, or who's taking what, or wars that they're involved in. So I have to take matters into my own hands a couple times. Gotta wait for my... I believe this is all mine right now. This is my retinue and then some. What I need to try to do as well is get my realm laws changed. Ooh, here we go. Flat terrain, cavalry, heavy infantry. There we go. Heavy infantry is what I wanted on there. Barely took any losses. Lost one of my advisors. Right, so let's just camp here. Now let's take a look at my vassals is what I need to look at. And if there's any large ones, or, powerful vassals that don't have a position, I can give it out. Appoint as council, as advisor. There we go. And young Ulf is a brilliant strategist. Man, he grew a beard and got a badass mask real fast. We need to fix this. It's a problem. It's a big problem. So let's disband our levy. Sure, that's up. We gotta wait a good long while for our personal retinue to get back up. Oh, he died already. The Grand Prince changed again. Now is this this guy who's 70 years old. Well, after this incapable guy, I'm the next one on the list without anything in my campaign fund because I do have a decent amount of prestige. So this old bastard, surprisingly, even though he's been incapable for decades, decades and decades and decades. Alright, so why don't we take a look at our realm laws, because changing the centralization is what's going to really help right now. So that means I need to get people's votes on my side. So my Jarls and Lords, if we get both Jarls, or the Lord Mayor, or Chief Grim on my side, we can work on that. So let's... believe if we sort by rank, can buy a favor. 200 gold. Wow. Well, I might be able to just request council support for some of these. Or not. Finally, some good news. Founded the Independence faction. Oh, they're going to be discontent because I'm new to the position for a while. And I don't I'm missing 2 advisors and a chancellor already? How am I missing? What happened to my chancellor? Is these people... is returning a favor. Well, they're all returning favors to people. Oh, this is my liege's council. Okay. That's his council. This guy. Can I request a position? No? Guess not. I thought I could. See, this is really hurting me right now. It's a big bummer that it's costing me so much money. Right now, a huge amount of my monthly expenses is just going into rebuilding my retinue, which apparently got ravaged at some point. I'm not sure when or where. I wasn't precisely in control of it at the time, so it's a little hard to see exactly what happened with them. Ooh, he's offering me a position. So that'll give me prestige, right? Technology, controls Germanic. Commander, 0.2, not 0.2, 2 solid prestige points per month. So that's almost 11 prestige per month right now that I'm gaining. So I should be able to overcome Mr. Incapable Magoo pretty easily, I would think. This guy's old as shit. Well, that guy's got a ton in the campaign fund, so why don't we... Ooh. Well, I was gonna pump more into there, but... Oh, I just gained some. Alright, let's make sure that I'm in the lead here. Oh, not quite enough. Almost, though. So it looks like this guy is my main rival at the moment. He's dumping some money into his campaign funds as well. So after this expedition, I think I should be able to... What is this? Finally reach the realms of King Emmerich of Germany. What gift shall bring the token of friendship? A dozen tough warriors. Yeah, the best one we got. A dozen tough warriors. King of Germany. How big is Germany right now? It's okay. It's not great, but it's okay. Your discussion increases intensity. Must be stopped. They don't like me. I will intervene. Or these heathens need to see the error of their ways. 50% chance to gain zealous. Then we have a religious quarrel, and there's a cat on my lap. Zealous. That gives me precisely what? Piety, martial, church opinion, other faith opinion. Let's do the gregarious one. More in common with business interests. Become close friends. So I'm friends. Gains Midas touched. Nice, and that actually helped out my domain size. The new trade route set up in return of the first batch of goods to sell a nice profit. The influx of new wares will also benefit the economy for a long period of time. So I gained 500 gold, 150 prestige, and until for 50 years, 40 years, 30 years? How long is that? For a while, at least. 30 years, it looks like. City tax, castle tax, tribal tax, I'll go up. I gain trader, which is +2 stewardship, and gets business contacts with city vassal opinion. So I just gained a ton of money and bumped my stewardship up pretty high. So content traveling is probably expected to roll for share of the wealth. Pays this dude, who is a chief, steward of Denmark. Doesn't really like me that much. He's disappointed. 50% chance I gain greedy. That's actually not a bad idea. I'd rather keep the money for myself. Alright, not bad at all. So, why don't we... See, can I change this now? Business? Can we change it to rulership now? Alright, that helped out a lot. That's like 10 more gold from getting my domain size closer to what it should be. And how is our retinue? It's getting close. It's getting close. At least we got a decent sized one. And we got some money. We got some money in the bank. So that means we can republic it up get ourselves next on the list. I can't believe how fast the Grand Princes have been dropping. All right, the cat is scratching the... Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa. Whoa. Okay, that happened fast. That happened real fast. So this son of a bitch died. And I got elected as the next Grand Prince. I just barely snuck in 300 gold into the campaign fund to get there in time. Oh my god. Cat is scratching and snorting, and he's all over my microphone. He's so cute, but come on, dude. Alright. So that actually is very good. Let's pause. Alright, so what are these wars? So I'm at war with Pomerania? Alright, let's get these guys out of here because they're suffering from attrition. I don't know what these fucks are doing. Alright, let's get rid of these ones. I don't know what the hell. Okay, now we gotta make sure this is all nice and set now. So we need to appoint people. Spy master, make sure it's someone who likes me. Patrician. Okay, the head. I do not want to appoint the head of another family as my spy master. That would be an utter disaster. Upland is finally my capital again after God knows how long. No, that's fine. You can do that. Train troops for me, bud. There we go. Can we disband? Alright, I just needed to clean this thing up because I don't have any clue what's going on at the moment. Alright, so that Pomeranian army is the one I have to worry about right there. Why don't we raise up our own personal troops to add into our retinue and try to clear this up. Icelandic blasted. That's way up there. Got a little Icelandic war to deal with. But this Pomeranian thing needs to get taken. My steward is dead already. Unfortunate. So, how many Grand Princes have we lost in the last, like, 2 years? Alright, so he's got to get himself stuck. I got factions to deal with. Not too terribly worried. Losing a little bit of men, but not that many. Or with the cargo of rare spices, the finest quality were spread throughout upland local communities, already lining the docks. Alright, plus 100 gold. Alright, let's get this shit out of here before attrition sets in. 49.15. Alright, that wasn't too bad. I actually did take attrition. It was just minuscule. Minuscule. Alrighty. Very interesting turn of events. Increase council power. Too many duchies. Okay, if I get rid of a duchy. So I've got Upland. I've got this one over here, which I don't want anymore. So all of these people want that are going to want that title. So it should be in here. Too many duchies and desires republic. Okay. Now somebody in here. Now you're a chief. You're a Lord Mayor. So, like, this guy has the correct type of government. Alrighty. So we're gonna give it to him. Grant landed title. This one right here. Include the lower ones under it. Send. Alrighty. Let's make him a counselor. Or an advisor, that is. So that's this guy who's pissy. Let's see. Send a gift. 36 gold. That's not too bad. Title. Buy a favor. Plot to kill. Well, let's see if maybe we can knock him out. Wants control of the county of Varland. So he wants control of this county. We could work on that. That would be transfer vassalage. Send. I'm thinking that'll make him like me enough to knock him out of a faction. Yes. Yes, it did. And what we're going to want to do, if it's possible, is convert as many of the people under me into republics. This is my daughter, Idolizer and Rowdy. This is Saga, another daughter. Title loss on succession. Right now it's everything. Alright, so we got plenty of titles we can hold. Like, these kingdoms don't even exist anymore. The merchant republics destroy them. Alright, so I got all this money. Well, let's see. Right now, Incapable Magoo. Is this the same Incapable Magoo, or is this a different Incapable Magoo? I think it's the same one. This is my son, who I'm gonna try to what is it called? Groom. Groom is an heir. Groom an heir. Alrighty. What do we want to do? Let's take a look at our trade zones. They're all connected up now, which is good. Where's House Ulfing? Ulfing's right here. We have 10 of 9, so can't get any higher in that. But we might be able to keep building inside the house itself. So this would do it. Palace is easily the best thing. 2,000 days. We already got this. Stewardship +2. Diplomacy. Fertility. Tax income. Galleys. Piety. Why did I feel like I built that? Huh, what should I build? Thinking Palace is easily the best thing to build. Invest in it now. And it'll pay for itself later. Oh, so why don't we swing down here and see if we can't end one of these wars. What's my income right now? 81. That is a lot. So we can't get down here and end this war. Granted the Grand City. No, I'm not going to give somebody a city right now. Peasant Revolt. That's right over here, it looks like. So that's these guys. Well, that's unfortunate. We got multiple shit to deal with. I don't even know what in the name of God. Shah Zwadadad, the Lecher. Zwadadad. Zunbil Holy War for Kyrgyz. Shit, what in the name of God is that? Piety, prestige. I don't know what this is, but we're just gonna get rid of it. We're just gonna bug that out. I don't know why we're involved in a war in, like, Persia. Damn near almost India. Scandinavia can pull together plenty of troops if it needs to. already got a ton of money back. So we're gonna take care of these bastards. I'm just gonna grab some additional units just because I want to make sure that it doesn't go poorly for me. Consider I did only outnumber them by a little tiny bit. All right, I think that's enough men. There's really not that many heavy infantry in here. All right, that leaves this as the last one. Is it bad form to send in my vassals' troops because I don't care if they die? Taking all of Denmark back from freaking France is definitely going to be something I want to do too. Man, I cannot believe I snuck. I've had the Grand Principality snuck out from under me before, but I managed to do the sneak in that time. All right, that's fine. White piece is fine because I don't really care at the moment. I just want to not be at war so I can get everything sorted. I want to get my shit sorted. Now, if I build a city and then give it to him, that would make him a republic, I believe, right? Why don't we try it? No, I can't build a city here. Build a city here if I wanted to. Let's try it out and see what happens. I think if I build a city, I can then grant him a city, and that would convert his titles into a merchant republic. Whoa! Everybody's wants in on this. That's a lot of power. What do my troops look like at the moment? Pretty low. Well, oh, these guys could get disbanded. But it's getting up there. Retinue is about maxed out good. We're going to go with this. Increase council power. Because I can't stand up to everybody. Wow. We can really increase the size of my retinue, can't we? We just brought in several, like 2,000 more heavy infantry to that. Reorganize unit, auto balance. Then that's going to increase in size pretty greatly. That's okay with me, though. A big standing retinue, I think, is important. Important? I don't remember to enunciate. That's a pet peeve of mine. To a merchant republic. A good standing army. Now, how old is this kid? He's only 11. House Ulfing's got some construction going. We still have a great balance. I love that we can keep this up, but still have an income of 47. Yeah, it's costing me 20 gold per month to keep that up. But look at how many heavy infantry we're bringing in. I think that'll really make this a force to be reckoned with. Why can I not enunciate myself? All right, let's see what we got to work with here. Offer vassalization. Send that out. In order to time, it is known that you hold vast titles and lands. So this is Mayor of Nyland. That's over here. What does he want? So that's one of my best titles. That's right over here. No, I'm not going to give you one of my finest titles. All right. So that helped. Let's restore some borders, goddammit. I gained infamy? From vassalizing people? Really? Huh. Didn't think that'd be a thing. It's not a big deal, though. Killed by... Interesting. Was that the head of one of the families? And mayor. Capture and kill... Oh. Doesn't really bother me at all. Although I could see that mayor. Using Magnus' experience, this is by chance to make an effort to seek education. Can I offer? Treat all as equals. Gains just. Gains temperate. Stewardship. I think just is better. I think just is better because it leads to better. There's better actions that you can do with it. There's more options. All right. Well, I fixed some of those borders pretty damn fast. Future court can no longer be ignored. So. Gain prestige. They're both a little upset. That's fine. They're both acting like children. All right, we're in a damn good position, I feel. We've got a good-sized personal levy, a good-sized retinue, troops from our vassals, a ton of income. I think we're in a good state. That is very interesting. This seems to have finally turned... Things have finally started to turn around for me. Alright, I can change a law in 3 years. If there's anything I would like to do. See, I can make women... has law... Okay. I can give rights to women if I wanted to. I can increase my centralization if I wanted to. Oh, the Grand Prince gets +1. That's nice to know. Looks like Swedish is definitely taking a big hold in Sweden. Do I think what would... Should I make... Should I create those kingdom level titles again? Like, is it worth it? I feel like it is. But then again, there's always the chance that someone's just going to destroy it later, so... I am threatening. East Swedish band's actually pretty good these days. A lot of light infantry, though, which isn't too, impressive. Man, it's been a long time since I controlled this place. City fortifications. And there's... Do I own this one, too? I do. City walls. Let's get that going. This is going to be done. House Ulfing's Grand Palace is going to be done in 1083. It's a few years out. Alrighty, I think I'm going to end this episode right here. Finally, we've managed to restore the borders. And we finally are in the top with a good character who is not terribly old. He's only 34 years old, and look at these stats right now. That is amazing. So everybody, if you have enjoyed this episode, just drop me a like, leave me those comments right down below, and if you're interested in more Benjamin Magnus Plays Crusader Kings II, just subscribe to this channel, and I will see you guys next time.